What's good? What's good? What's good with y'all, man? OSD Live Reloaded. We back once again with another live stream. Oh man. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Appreciate each and every last one of you all that's been supporting the channel. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Give me just a second, y'all. Just a second. Oh, my fault. My fault. Okay. I was muted on the actual microphone too. Uh just to sum up what I was just saying, cause I said a whole lot. Appreciate everybody that's supporting right now. Appreciate everybody that pulled up. I told y'all we rolling into this 10 business day marathon where a lot of things can transpire. A lot of people pulling up. And this one right here is going to be one of those live streams that's full of entertainment, full of colorful dialogue, and just all around good content. The content will continue to keep contenting. I appreciate all the support. Thank you to everybody that's been hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button. I appreciate that everyone's subscription, sharing the live stream, sharing the channel, sharing their thoughts and opinions. It's all greatly appreciated. I do want to say StreamYard has really, really turned up. StreamYard is turned up. They switched up a whole lot of things. I barely use StreamYard. If I do, I have people come up and share their thoughts and opinions on the link. But to actually do a live broadcast from StreamYard, I don't do it. But for this particular piece of material, I figure it'd be the easiest. Agree to, of course, with my special guests as well. And so that's what we're going to do, y'all. We're going to keep it easy. We're going to keep it accessible. And we're going to let the good times roll. Like I said, I appreciate each and every last one of you all. I appreciate each and every last one of you all. This is On Your Helmet, episode 7. And like y'all see in the thumbnail, we bought a swimming pool. We bought a swimming pool. And we know it's not but so many people in this particular pocket of YouTube that like to do them live streams by the swimming pool. They like to get a colorful commentary. Been an OG in the game, for a couple of years now. Speaking her mind, speaking her piece, being herself unapologetically. And that person that I'm speaking about is none other than Moonlight. What's up, Moonlight? What is going on? Hey. What is good?
Oh, what is good? Salute to you. Thank you.
Oh, man. Yeah. I got my water. Look, I was going to pour some wine, but I said, we're going to keep it H2O. So I'm cheers to you.
Cheers to you. Thank you so much. I'm old. I have to have at least one of these a day.
Oh, you got to. What's the wine for today?
This is a Cabernet Sauvignon, medium bodied, smooth, vibrant notes of blackberry fruit and a hint of toasty oak.
Ooh, you a bitter drinker.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
I ain't mad at that. I like Pinot Grigio myself.
Pinot, yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah, it's not as, of course, sweet like a red or something like that, sweet red or Moscato, but Pinot Grigio is a good balance for me right there. So
Yeah,
yeah.
that's nice. That's a cute, you know what I'm saying? A cute little libation. I like that. It's in between. You can have it with
Yeah.
pretty much anything, really.
Yeah. Oh, love it chilled. Always best chilled. And
Yeah, I
I
love that.
enjoy it.
Good. Well, look, this is not our first time.
No, it's not. It's not.
So
It's
let me see the
actually,
chat. I can't see the chat. And if I'm here with you, I don't want to watch the chat really. So let me get off of that. So we could just vibe together.
yeah, for sure. Shouts out to the chat. Shouts out.
Tap the chat.
So you can't see the chat. So we'll shout out a few people. We got True
Okay.
Pot, aka in the building. True Pot, aka True Essence. What's up?
Salute, salute, salute.
We got Kiss
Salute,
My
salute.
Cheeks in the building.
Hey, kiss my cheeks. Hey, hun.
We got P Stone.
Boom.
P Stone in the building.
Factuals.
Factuals. True Pot, what up, friend? Oh, we got Zenobia in the building.
Zenobia, shit. Hit the link, man.
Hey,
My
hey.
African queen.
Shouts out to Zenobia. I'm glad you off your break from me now. You know, I didn't want you to be on a break from me. I'm glad you off your hiatus from me. You know, it was good seeing you in the chat, Zenobia. Appreciate you pulling up to the material.
Let me go ahead and let you do your attendance, and I'll say salute to everybody when you're done. Peace.
I got you. I got you. I got you. You good, Moon? You can stay up. Uncle L, what up? You good? You good, Moonlight? We can go. We gonna roll right into it. I was just shouting out a few names.
Okay, take your time. Take your time.
You know, shouts out to the chat. We in the building. Y'all rolling in. Y'all make sure y'all share the live stream. We got Moonlight and OSD up here on another live stream. Like Moonlight already mentioned, this is not the first rodeo. We've had round one, which was thoroughly entertaining. Y'all make sure y'all can go check that out. That's still up in the archives. When I met Moonlight, you know, for the first time, and she had some choice words from me, so you know how that go. Then we got round two. You know, she came back. We watched the first video, you know, and we just had good laughs on that one. So that was always a good dialogue. And now what we're witnessing now is round three, you know?
That's right. Yeah, this is round three, man. Three is a charm.
Yep, third time's a charm. You're absolutely right. So to start off everything, what's changed about you since the last time we talked, personally or creatively?
Jeez. Well, I'm sticking to every question on YouTube because I'm a private, personal person. So I may give you a little bit of that, but I'm just gonna stick mostly to YouTube.
Of course.
And my life here with you guys. You know what I'm saying? The immediate change is I'm not hitting too many panels these days.
Okay.
Well, I've been banned from most, to tell you the truth. So I decided just to concentrate on my own channel. You know, I've also, because of the ban from a lot of places where I used to go around here, except for you guys, you know. But I'm a troll nation, so I do like to go places where I can, you know, get people's dander up, you know what I'm saying? Hit a panel and really keep it cheese on the cracker. Few of those are left. Few of those are left. And so what I decided to do was not hit a panel with so much aggression going forward. You know, I wait my time to be recognized. And once I'm recognized, I, you know, continue, I speak. Now, that's changed for me. What else? I can't hear you. What else did you say?
Oh, I was letting you finish.
Did I?
Yeah.
I didn't think I hit the question in full respect. I think you asked me something else. You said what's changed and what else?
Well, yeah, I was saying since the last time we spoke, like since the last two, of course, conversations that we had, I was saying basically, creatively. Have you changed creatively?
Of course, we haven't spoken in a long time, man.
You know, it's been a minute. That's what I'm saying. Let's get it going. Yeah, what's up? What's
We
going
ain't
on
got
with
that
Miss
much
Warm Light?
time to do all of that. I'm gonna give you the cliff notes. It's been a minute. I mean, a whole year. A lot has happened to Moonlight since then.
Hey, I'm
Um,
listening.
so what's changed? You were one of the ones also that says, Moonlight, you should do your content, become a content creator. I'm like, yo, I'm not a content creator. I ain't got no time, but folks, I have a few folks that embrace me. So, I find this hitting the mic and just being authentic works. So far, remember, I've had 5 channels now.
Mm-hmm.
Since you know me, I have 2. I've learned lessons the hard way. You know, out of the 5, I got 2 left. So
Mm,
far, there's a lot of threats going on. There's a lot of folks after my creative channels. Oh
mm.
God, every day, all day. You know, I can't get a verb wrong or a noun, a pronoun, adverb. Nothing, OSD. I got to be on point, son. On point. So we can get further into that because I think you're going to go into another subject in terms of the flag that we were talking about earlier. But yeah, I have to watch my back on those 2 channels that continue to survive.
Right,
You
right,
know?
right.
So my lessons have been hard since then. I've also became even more creative on my
Mm,
thumbnails. You
mm-hmm.
know, on my community wall. I have a channel OSD that's called Moonlight Nation.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet channel, respectful over there. I get intellectual over there. You can hit me up over there. Peaceful, conversational. It's an intimate audience over there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I bring the fuck shit to the other
Uh-oh.
page, oh, I'm sorry, no cursing, right?
No, you fine. You fine.
Oh,
Speak
okay.
freely. Speak
At
freely.
least 1 or 2. I read the rules, man. I can't do it in succession. I
Right.
could do
Oh,
one
look at
here.
you.
Hey, man, I get motherfuckers on my heels. See, I didn't say that like back to back. You know what I'm saying? Got
Right.
to have the words in between.
Mm-hmm.
And where was I? OSD.
You were speaking about just the growth of
Yeah,
just
yeah,
creating and stuff, being a content creator and learning from different
yes,
channels.
yes. Editing. I've done my own little video. I did a little play. I mean, it's a play around thing with Damn D, but I clipped him up and stood some time clipping him up and his ex-girlfriend. I was proud of myself. I was like, hey, look at that. Look at that. And I hit him so hard with that one. I was proud of myself. you know,
Oh, so I think I seen that. That was funny.
you
That was
like
funny.
that? Wasn't that a good
That,
one?
that was a good one. That was a good one.
And I know what editors go through because I had to select the right timestamp, you
Right.
know, along with the other timestamp of the other video.
Right.
I just had her coming in the door. I mean, when you see one porno, you've seen all transactional deals. It's not really a big deal. Peeing in the coochie, busted wide open, that type of thing. So I wasn't really particular on that, the
Right.
meaty. But that intro, honey, of I want to be on the team, it was just placed in my lap. And I ran
Yeah.
with
Because
it.
that boy, all he do is be a scavenger all day long. That's
Yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I scavenge all his shit. He sounds like us and shit. Let's reset. I'm like, what the fuck? Did I birth this man? Is Sniffy Coke D? Did I birth him? I only have one child. But over here, I've got a sea turtle that's homeless. A homeless sea turtle. And I got Sniffy Coke D so far. And a
Mm,
pedo
mm,
pastor, a pastor pedo.
mm,
Those are
mm,
the only
mm.
words you hear me predominantly. The let's read and just in my favor. What
Right.
else? What else is happening? Um, well, I've been doxxed down to my skivvies. Last time we have met. I've been doxxed down to my skivvies, honey.
Mm,
Boy, I stood up late nights. I tell you, I'm telling you, look, since we have sat down together, are you
yeah.
seriously? So much. We would need at least two times up here. I can't give you everything, you know. It,
Yeah, yeah.
it's the doxing that I have weathered the storm, not only from one cutthroat suamonger, but two and a band of banshees, 300.
Mm.
You know. Um, what else? What else? What else? Oh, so dope. It's been a minute, man.
It has been a minute.
Um, I've had I have had live, sir, 5,000 views out the gate. Whew.
Okay.
And you told me not. You told you ain't cut. Do it, Moonlight. I've had 5,000 K lives. You know.
I told you to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I
You and a
told you
few
to do
others
it.
said, do it, do it. But you see, when you that successful, man, it garners, more of them damn suamongers
Hmm.
that they were. And so I had to stand strong on the hate train, the doxing train. I mean, I lost a couple of pounds, OSD.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
It
fighting
was a
for them
lot.
demons early in the morning, late at night, man. it's,
So where are you at mentally
it's
as
this
far
girl,
as,
Moonlight. Hi,
you
everybody.
know, out of all the things that's transpired so far, like where you at mentally with just YouTube in itself?
Well, I am good. I'm in a better place. You know,
Okay.
I feel vindicated for the most part. I have been vindictive as well. You know,
Mm.
there's another channel that I have. I don't know if you know about it.
Hmm.
It's called Troll Report.
Yeah, I know
Well,
about that one. Yeah. Yeah.
over there allows me to be, very much dogmatic in my approach, to these sewer mongers. So you really have to be thick skinned when you come over there.
Mm.
The cheese is on the cracker over there, honey. Absolutely. And I get more right, to the point with them. I call them not just a cult. It's like a glass of Kwame fluids, actually, on ice. On ice. Everyone over there shares it. We just don't get the formulary, Thank God. Ooh, I only want a glass of wine, honey. Not him. I mean, men and women is drinking it, OSD. I'm
Mm.
telling
Mm.
you,
Mm.
men and women is drinking this Kool-Aid. I don't get it, but hey, you can't fight City Hall. So
You just gotta do you.
I've
Gotta
decided
do
not to
you.
fight City Hall, gained a few pounds, and here I am.
Hey, and that's what's up. Looking healthy. You smiling more. Like you said, you
Yeah,
calm down, you tone down the aggression, and you start using your words more, and it's been
yeah,
flourishing. You've been
yeah,
flourishing
yeah,
since
yeah.
then.
I've been using more of my words. I am educated. I'm a senior citizen. I just became 60 yesterday.
Uh oh. Happy belated to you.
Eh, eh,
Hey,
eh, I'm
another
not
year
your
young.
regular 60. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The 60. The 60.
You there?
Um, yeah, I've embraced it. I'm not your regular 60, mind you. And
Hmm.
so with that, that type of understanding, it's all good. It's all good.
Right.
Yeah.
I definitely
I
understand it.
represent, man. I represent for my, generation as you represent for yours.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Look
That's what
at
it's about.
that. I appreciate that. You having me on the panel.
For sure. For sure. Shouts out to True Pop for being a member for a month. Um,
Hey, she said, "Uh-oh, gay Rick pulling up." Oh, come on, True. Don't please allow me to be here on my own.
True
Some
Pop,
folks
True,
don't
True
let
Pop
go,
going
man.
out there.
I'm trying to tell you, some people just don't let go. I don't know, man. So I have one or two of those as well. Hey.
So I know when I had reached out to you, you
Mhm.
said you were surprised. What was surprising about us doing the round three conversation to you?
Ah, man. The round three. Well, the round two did go pretty well.
Yeah.
But you know how you are, OSD, in terms of your laid back type of reserved self. You're not for the vulgarity and the, you know what you used to say about me, a panel hopper, panels, panel the suit, astute or something like that. Uh, and I've been a lot of that, you know. Panel substitute, I think you had coined me back in the day. Um, and because I've been ripping it up for good
Mhm.
reasons, in
Right.
my opinion. But I
Okay.
didn't think that was your flavor. You know, always D, I was waiting to just bring it down a couple of notches before. I haven't even shared your page actually, you know. I don't like to share a lot of folks' page, especially when I'm ripping and running like that. You
Right.
know,
Right.
I do give a hello to quite a few. But I know how you get down, man. You
Yeah,
know?
and I get it, and I get it, and
You know?
again, appreciate you, watching it,
Right.
and
Mm-hmm.
again, I knew you gonna be you unapologetically, like I was saying at the beginning of this live broadcast. And
Mm-hmm.
me knowing that about you, that was even more reason for me to be like, yo, we got to do the round three. We definitely got to, make it happen. It's a clash of two different personalities and it's going to make for some good material. So that was definitely
Oh,
another
absolutely.
reason.
Another thing that has changed that I didn't bring up.
Okay, what's up?
Lisa B and I are in a good place.
All right. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Shouts out to Lisa Queen B.
And she is a Libra, you
Yeah.
know?
Yep.
You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? And her face card never declines. Okay? You know what?
Yeah.
She told me that. And that sticks. Yeah, yeah. So we're in a good place. Even Larry Wade that I had cussed out the last time I was here, even he reminded me it was him in my chat. I'm like, no, is it the Larry Wade that I had cussed out that time in OSD chat? And he said, yep. Like, oh my God. It's you. Oh my God. So we're in a good place. I'm happy about that. I'm trying to make amends wherever I can because I do want to concentrate all the way to Christmas on just a few folks, you know, so
Yeah.
I can't have that many folks I got to think about, you know. And that's really, a nutshell, a summary. I've left a lot out, but
Hmm.
we have a lot of time.
Yeah, for sure. And what a summary it was, a lot of trials and tribulations, but from what I heard, you learned from a great deal of it and it's helped you be an even better content creator than you were before and you keep growing each experience. So that's dope to hear for sure.
Oh
That's
yeah,
dope
yeah,
to
you know that. And I still cook and exercise and
hear.
still do
Hmm.
my thing and you know what I mean, do my organics and my smoothies and all of that.
Oh
I
yeah, the
need my
triple
energy
F's.
up, man. I need my energy up. These motherfuckers are hoping I get 16 keel over on a panel, you know. And so I gotta keep my energy up, man.
So do
All
you
that
feel like
hollering and shit. Hmm?
yeah, you definitely maintaining, you definitely making sure you are up to par on them panels.
You funny. You so condescending. You funny. Yes. Oh Lord. What else you got for me, young man?
um, do you feel like your audience has evolved with you, or
Hmm.
are you dragging them along for the ride?
I think they've evolved with me. Who would want to, I mean, they would think twice, I would think, before they even want to hang with the moon, you know?
Right.
Um, I'm so very authentic in my move. It's not very much received sometimes. I had the altercation in the car where I
Mm.
forgot I was on live. I'm there arguing with an homosexual person.
Whoa.
Yeah, and we went back and forth, and in my haste to prove my femininity, I've had some shots that I would be like, oh Lord, I've had a few of those. Let me just say that. Quite a
Mm.
few. But hey, you know what? Haven't we all? Haven't we all? So when I do make it back home to my channel and see my subs, they still embrace me for being authentic, keeping my head up. So they've evolved with me, You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, look, OSD.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say, the look. Come on, wherever you come from, don't let the Indian come out. It is what it is. You
Right.
know,
Right.
from wherever you hail, the shit. Bottom line.
No, and that's one of the reasons why I said we had to do this again, because I knew you went through some, you got a journey on YouTube. You've been around for a while. You done seen a lot of things, so
Mhm.
you can only speak from experience and how you view things, and that's just the beauty of things of content creating. So that's another reason why I thought it was just necessary. And
Yeah.
I see, as I'm asking you these questions and you're responding to them, it's with another situation because of just how the journey's going, and you
Yeah.
getting that experience. So
Absolutely. I couldn't have called it myself. It just, hey, whatever I receive is how hey, what can I tell you? It just depends on how I'm received, how I'm going to respond, and to
right,
what extent. You know,
right,
if you blatantly belligerent to the levels, to the basement levels, yeah, Moonlight can rock with you down there for sure. For sure, no problem at all. And I would probably hang out more down there than you would even think I could.
right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? But only one person can walk out, is the person that don't come from the basement. I'm just
right.
visiting.
Because you can switch it up when you got to.
Yeah.
I get
Hmm.
that. That's a
Yeah.
good segue into this next one I wanted to ask you. So,
Hmm.
what's your internal dialogue like before you post something controversial now?
Well, you want to put up something that you have in mind?
Yeah, like that conversation you got to have with yourself first to be like, before you
Which
post it.
one?
You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you
Yeah.
do? You
Which
have a
one?
conversation with yourself, or no? Not just
Yeah,
any
I
post,
do.
just any post that you think that's going to, be
Um.
controversial, or
Oh
somebody's going
yeah.
to have something to say about it. Like, what's your conversation with yourself before you post it?
I wanted to be. I wanted to garner attention immediately. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so they can be curious to find out what the moon is going to talk about. Look at the thumbnail. I want my thumbnails to be strong. I pretty much do my thumbnails. I may ask
Mm-hmm.
Star, Eclipse, to shoot me something, but I'm pretty much doing the creative thing, and I get supported by my team, you know,
Right.
by
Yeah.
my team. Everybody has some angels out there that support them.
Mm-hmm.
But mainly, I want to hit it hard. You only got a few minutes to do it in this sector. I hit it so hard I had the busty crust, trying to play himself in my chat today. But we're gonna do another part. We're gonna do a part two to that. It was very strong.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the Moonlight Nation page.
Okay.
I've done stuff over there that I don't think anyone else talks about. I mean, I've done a series on gangster life for our young
Mm-hmm.
folks, for my young folks. You're one of them. Not being a gangster, but the next generation coming up. So I've gone there with it from my perspective. I've also gone, I had a run in with, she became a subscriber now, and
Okay.
somebody that I respect. I'm not going to call her name to bring attention, but she
Right.
is Caucasian. And she became a subscriber, and someone that I respect. But we had a run in, on my
Right.
channel, and she hit the channel, my link, and start cussing me out. You know,
Mm.
and I think I respect folks, who would do that more than
Mm.
cower. You know what I'm saying? So I garnered a lot of respect for her. But during that time, when she was questioning why I did something on my page, I had to go in history a little bit to the sex huts on the plantation. And it
Mm.
took me to a whole other place about women's lib and just women's position in history from the plantation times. It took me to a whole different place where I had a lot of other ladies
Mm-hmm.
come through. And in terms of improvement, it's not just men that want to hear me speak now. I got a lot
Right.
more ladies that I've won over, whether for good or bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
you
They're
know?
gonna
So
watch.
that's
Yeah.
good. Yeah. So that's very good. That's very good.
So your audience, and that takes me back to the last question. So
Hmm.
that's why you say you feel your audience is growing with you, because as
Yeah.
you're going through these experiences and them understanding how you create and how you look at things and your perspective, they're like, oh, okay, well, I can see it that way as well. Now, I might not
Yes.
agree with her on this, but I understand what she's saying because she was thorough enough to explain that to me, so I can continue to
Oh,
watch. Plus
yeah.
she's entertaining.
Oh, yeah. You know how much time Star be calling me when I'm on a link?
Hmm.
Because she knows when she called me, I drop kind of. I don't know whether she knows it, but she calls me at a certain time, man. Oh, Lord.
Is she
That's
like your
when we gonna get
accountability
jiggy.
partner?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
I have a few of those, but she's one of them for sure. I got a few of those, you know?
Okay.
Miss Eve as well, KTC. She will hit the link if I'm really out there for the most
Hmm.
part. Um, a few of them out there that would do it.
And that's good to have some people that'll hold your feet to the fire, but not be malice about
Oh,
it.
and
And
Sis don't miss a moment to do that with me. That's why I have to cuss him out on spot. You know what I'm saying? I don't let nothing get cold. He's
yeah,
one of
you
them.
fire up a live stream quick. If you don't like something, you can count on a vertical and you can be talking your shit instantly.
Yeah. You can count on it,
Hey,
right?
you can count on it. If you don't like something, it's gonna go from community post to a vertical live stream instantly.
Tell you the truth. I don't get an opportunity for stream, y'all, but I'm gonna let you know one way or the other.
Right, right. And that's
And
and
so,
that's what it's about.
yeah,
Your
and so
voice.
just to conclude your question, my motivation over there in Troll Nation, because
Hmm.
some of them are so rude in these chats, so fake, so phony over there with what they allow and what they allow themselves to see
Hmm.
on that channel community wall. It's like, I'm going to like, yeah, I'm going to step on your feet over there. Hmm.
Mm. Okay. Okay. So that's more like your raw thoughts and opinions.
Yeah.
That channel.
I'm looking to step on your feet over on that. And I'm
Okay.
saying it real mildly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not being
Yeah.
politically correct.
Yeah. Absolutely.
What's on your mind, you letting it out. You
Yeah.
just gonna
I,
say what's on your mind.
hey, I think they get it. I think they
Yeah.
get it. Once I say stay ready, I'm gonna take it a whole other way. They're gonna wish I was vulgar and yelling and cussing. They're gonna wish because they're gonna hate my sarcasm. Tell you the
Right.
truth. It can be even
Yeah.
more brutal. Like
Ooh.
how you get down sometimes. Get that's why you getting noticed by Pastor Peter and Homeless 86.
Man, oh we definitely gonna get into that one too. I was gonna ask your thoughts about that too. We gonna definitely get to that. Um,
Mhm.
how do you handle being labeled as vulgar or too much?
How do I handle it at the stage of my maturity? I don't handle it. I mean, I'm where I am in my life. It is what
Hmm.
it is.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think I balance it well. I'm
Hmm.
authentic in whichever way it goes. I'm the same in person, believe it or not. I would cuss you out in person if you test my program.
Hmm.
That's just what it is. Do I do it flagrantly? No, I don't try to do it flagrantly. It's just how you come at me.
Right.
I think if they allow a Cardi B to talk about her wet poom poom and have Monostat 7 in her pocketbook, if they allow somebody else to talk shit, in a chat who trying to be black and ain't black, but you know what I'm saying,
Mm.
Visine cocktails, or nobody here can tell me
Hmm.
shit about being Moonlight. First of all, I've been here too many moons, number one. And
Mm-hmm.
number two, I have a balance about myself. And number three, from what I've seen, it would be the audacity. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
that fucks me up more. The audacity is really what grinds my goat.
Mm.
Yeah. Especially, I mean, look at a pedo here, 15 years on a sex offender
Man,
that comes at me,
comfortably.
a single woman paying her bills for 13 years, and I hit that person vilely. But you can't fight City Hall. I mean, once they're knighted, amongst the tribe, amongst the cult, it is what it is. But although it is what it is, you can't come out of that cult and start talking shit about a moonlight. Not at all. And that's just me. And so I make content too and get my coins, buy my Cheez-Its, whatever I need.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I get that. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna be you, and that's something that I've always stressed. On every live stream that I've done,
Mm-hmm.
like all content creators should be them always through and through.
Yeah,
Stand on your own 10, your
of
own thoughts
course.
and opinions. Look at things your way. Of course, people gonna look at things differently, and that's fine because that's
Yeah.
how we are by design. Everybody has
Mm-hmm.
free will. It's up to you
Mm-hmm.
to think and speak for yourself.
Yeah, of course. Of course. And I think I am a example of that, not even just for my little generation sector here, because, to be of age, it's
Mm-hmm.
like a negative stigma,
Right.
that is thrown at you like it's a weapon,
Mm.
to be of age. And so I represented very well for folks who are in my generation,
Mm-hmm.
period. You know what I'm saying? I kind of get like, look, don't disrespect the program of folks who, is still pushing it through a whole lot of shit,
Right.
being authentic. Exactly. Mhm.
Exactly. How do you balance? I don't care what people think with still wanting to be respected.
Consistency and seeing is believing, ain't it?
Right. True.
So I think that a person such as myself that you've seen demonstrate how she lives for 3 years, four
Mm-hmm.
years, um, you know, give you what I think that you should, learn about me. I'm not giving you a lot. I am a personable person, but from what I've shared, it's been consistent.
Right.
And then I had a doxer put up some of my information and clouded the facts around it, but for the most part, it's been real. It's me.
Yeah. Right. And life gonna always life. That's what it is. At the end of the
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, they can't
Mhm.
take realness, OSD, when you real about, your life, your facts, because they expected someone like myself who lays it down from, the block.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, remember, I am from New York. I'm
Mm-hmm.
from, the nitty gritty of the city. Not that it means a lot because you get ghetto everywhere,
Right.
but my style is my style. It comes from
Right.
somewhere. It
Right.
comes from somewhere.
And
So
that's what it is. You gonna get, you like I said, you can get gut if you got to, and you can always switch it up when need be. So you're right. It do have to come
yeah,
from somewhere.
yeah. If I couldn't switch it up, would I be here authentically living in a house here? Would
Right.
I
Right. Right.
really?
And you
If I
say
didn't
that in
meet
your
the
live
fine
streams
print?
too.
Yeah.
You
Would
say
I?
that too.
I mean, come on. It's not brain surgery to be where I'm at, and I have to demonstrate that. It's just good credit, reading the newspaper, reading the local paper, seeing the new developments that's going on. I had said that on one of the lives that you had participated in, remember? A long
Hmm.
time ago. Um, and
Yeah, I remember that.
taking advantage of these programs that allow you to get, be a first-time home buyer.
Hmm.
That's it. Throw the dice. You don't know whether they're gonna call your number. I threw the dice. 5 years later, my number was called.
There you go.
Mhm.
There, go right there. So good segue into what you were speaking about as far as, well, I had asked you about like just the content creator journey and all the trials and tribulations earlier. So recently, I received a false flag, from a PDF file. And come to find out the PDF file, was using a fake online alias. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that or if you heard anything about that. Just want to know
I
your
have.
thoughts about it.
Well, I've heard about that, and I've. Hang on a second for me.
Shouts out
I'm
to the
switch.
chat.
I'm switching places with my daughter. Give me 1 second.
I got you. Shouts out to the chat. We got Moonlight in the building. Appreciate each and every last one of y'all. It's real lit tonight. Episode 7. On your helmet, episode 7. Definitely had to have Moonlight pull up. Daughter of Zion. Thank you everybody for hitting the like button. Share the live stream. Salah, thank you for sharing. Just Jay. Charles Adderley. Fat T. Angelo. G Mama Body. The StreamYard in the night, y'all. It's been a lot of changes up here. SBK, what up, bro? True 7. Lovelace. And she's back. The woman of the hour.
Off of mute. I'm back. Hi, everybody. Salute to everybody. It's your girl Moonlight with OSD.
Hey, and we here.
Hopefully, it's not too loud over here where I'm at
No,
right
you're
now.
fine.
Okay, if you need me to go in, I could find another room inside. But let me stay out here.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
where
fine.
were we? About some flags, huh? Um,
Yeah. So what's your
yeah, I was
thoughts
made
about that if
aware.
you heard about it, and what's your thoughts about like the phony flags and stuff? So but you can speak to that first if you like.
Oh boy, what is my thoughts about the phony flag? I picked it up on your channel. I don't know who had posted it on their channel though. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know who posted it on their channel about this fourth flag. I think it was 27 Darin
Mm-hmm.
that had also did a live about this, and she had posted it up, and then I reposted it. As just a placeholder to go back at it. But I
Right.
did learn a little bit in watching Pastor Pito and Homeless 86 that it was Biz who was flagging folks under some false identity.
Yep.
So I do have the gist of what's going on with these false flags. I picked up one or two from Mrs. Yahweh, who is Clara. Her real name
Mm.
is Yahweh. Well, her real name is totally different than that, but I don't want to dox her here on your channel. I don't want to go ahead and jeopardize nothing over here. But I've picked up one or two of these flags from her. She's trying very hard to go ahead and take a channel.
Mm-hmm.
I respect my channel, definitely, and respect the subscribers. They make it seem like taking a channel is taking food off of someone's table.
Mm.
It's incredible the thought pattern about these busted ass folks, but I guess they live for YouTube and this is what they believe. I've had 5 of these channels, OSD. This is my third one. And if you read the new rules, you will see everyone has an opportunity to return. Tommy Sotomayor is back.
Yeah, I
Um,
seen that.
yeah, yeah. With that being said, there's a lot of flags going on right now by the doxer who is proud of taking channels with all these false flags. I can't really give the extent of how I'm going to respond, to YouTube, X, and everybody else about this content creator, because it's going to be a well thought out, evidence laden response to my reaction, to that
Right.
channel. So I can't really go into it, but yes, I felt it as well, along with other folks. Um, why is that happening? No one, I believe, would be engaged with folks in their channel and wanting to hunt their channel unless some truth and facts is being said, vocalized, that they don't
Mm-hmm.
want to have vocalized. For sure. Why would anyone want to shut anyone up? Well, the same thing happened to homeless 86, who's homeless now. He doesn't have anywhere to go. He may have an opportunity now based on, whatever the rules are, that has changed. But, he lost 7 channels. 7. When
Mm.
people want to shut you up, they want to shut you up. And so I think, what is his fake ID is Brasco.
Yeah.
Uh, Yeah, so I think he has a lot to hide from. We've all seen it, the trilogy by Sis, the breakdown by Courtney Peach, the summary videos by Roll Ridge, my little 2 cents, 504's 2 cents, the audience who've listened to all of this. And here we still have the bravado of this type of bitch. Excuse my French, that y'all know I speak French, but I can't, articulate it anyway. So who gonna fight this? Me? Hell no. I'm gonna just troll his ass. That's about it. It is what it is. You know? It is what it is. So he's got a bunch of flying monkeys over there with the homeless 86 that need him, to go live and to speak. So it gives him a sense of, self. I stay out of it, man.
Mm-hmm.
I stay out of that. I make people go where they want to go, enjoy what they enjoy. I just speak on, how I perceive that person. And I hope who likes me too will come back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because people gonna watch who they're gonna watch. At the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
um, the content creator and that's why I say content creators just gotta stay true to self because people gonna watch what they're gonna watch at the end of the day.
Yeah. People gonna watch what they watch. You can't stop a subscriber from going where they want to go
Right.
and watching whatever they want to watch, either for entertainment or for educational purposes.
Right.
Off of the fuckery. You know what I'm saying? You can't stop that. And I was annoyed, that some folks who I, have a camaraderie with is being entertained by that. But again, it's YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know folks personally, and you can't stop folks from getting the content that they seek. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
you getting a flag like that, and you've been on his ass with all of these rat thumbnails and community wall posts. Yeah, they doing a team up event on flagging folks now.
Oh
Team
yeah. Well
team
yeah.
up event, man.
It's just crazy to know, this is somebody that's a sexual offender still
Mhm.
carrying on in the light that he does and
Yeah,
people have some
yeah,
type of respect for him
yeah,
even though
yeah,
he don't
yeah.
even respect himself.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
disgusting.
it is. It is disgusting. But then again, you want to find a place to just get past what you feel. Because folks, they go wherever they want to go and they
Right.
embrace who they embrace. So, I was upset about that at one time until I just let all that shit go.
Right.
And, embrace who you want. But I'm going to stand on my perception. You will too, of the
Mm-hmm.
facts. And if
Right.
they don't want to go all the way back in those days, you see, here's the thing, they go back in your background 30, 40, 50 years to go live and talk some shit. But we can't go 17 years back. We can't go 5 years. We can't go 3 years back with this individual at all. Because I don't know whether
Mm.
you know, but he's got a battery charge, a domestic violence charge, that he's on an order of protection from his baby mama. No one speaks about that. No
Mm.
one speaks about that over there. They won't speak about these type things. You don't have to go back 17, 20 years on this person with the fourth degree thievery charge. When 504 did her live, she put up the damn paperwork, the receipts. But when you are drinking the Kwame Kool-Aid with ice, it makes you cognitively dissonant. You know what I'm saying? You don't see straight. So I ain't gonna fight that. Fuck that. I ain't fighting that shit. But if you come at me, it's a whole other story. Read your ass. Period. You gotta be
And it
upset.
seemed like a lot. Well, recently the rap been had a lot to say about you.
Really? I haven't
Yeah.
looked at the rat at all because they blocked me over there.
Mm.
They have hid me from that channel. And man, it's like, if I gotta go in Google and try to find you, I'm going to other places if I gotta go to Google and pick up your page, nigga, to find out what you saying about for real. So what they've been saying.
The rat
I
just been
try to hit the
talking.
channel, try to hit the channel and engage. They're not going for that. He goes, you bitch, you hoe, you bitch, you hoe,
Hmm.
he gets his opportunity to show out in front of his crew and Garrick. But when I go over there, Garrick wants me up there. He wants to holler at me. He wants to talk to me. He's still fond of the moon. True said it
Oh
correct.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
They
see. I
can't they
see that.
can't stop that. They can't stop that. They
And
cannot stop.
that's something and the rat, he just want to belong somewhere. But thing
Mhm.
about it, you'll never belong. You're a sexual offender. You don't belong anywhere.
He
You're an
has that
eyeball.
sense of belonging because the homeless 86 is over there giving them content. If the
Mm.
homeless wasn't homeless and he starts his own page, trust me, the offender will be back having 15 people in his chat as he talks about bitcoins. Okay?
That he don't have.
Yeah, that he doesn't have. That he doesn't have. He has a $4,000 place that he putting snake traps in the house and around the house. Um, but he talks about my bankruptcy, and me still sitting in here paying my bills for 13 years. You can't make this up, OSD. You can't
Mm.
make it up. You can't make it up. Mm-mm.
And my thing is, regardless of whatever he say, one thing people can't say is they never been on that list. So you can say what you want about anybody up here, but it's people that's walking around here saying they ain't never been on that list, dude.
Now, he holds the title around here for that.
He the champion. He the damn SO champion, boy.
And he's a champion of having a list. And he talks about everybody that's had engagement with children. And there's been quite a few around these parts. But he's the only one that made it to the list.
Right.
Go figure. What the fuck did he do different to make it to the list? you know?
And then stayed up there comfortably. Call this so trying to do like an after school special. You can overcome anything. Even with this on your jacket.
He stayed up there comfortably, even going to take pictures, even for times that he don't need to take. He came out to take a picture for a year that he's supposed to be off. They said, nigga, I know you're supposed to be here every Thursday of each year, but nigga, you off, nigga. You off. Go ahead, man.
He got
He
a
told
haircut and
KB,
everything.
he told KB, I ain't even know I was off. He said, I gotta go down there. Oh God, this is too much. You gotta laugh at this shit, man. You
He went.
talking? I didn't even know I was on, man. Oh, man, I just been doing it blindly for every year, man. I just been getting up, you know what I'm saying? The third Wednesday of February every year. 17 years. It gets normal, KB. Oh God, they put him
He
down to
go up
chapter
there.
9 because he finally went down OSD to get his
Right.
paperwork looked at. And so they finally put him on chapter 9 and shit. Mm-mm-mm. This nigga here, boy.
Because that
Mm-mm-mm.
dummy was going around talking
It's
about.
terrible to laugh, but hey, what you gonna do?
He said,
Say again,
"Yeah."
I'm sorry. Hmm.
What did he say? Yeah, I was an offender, but I'm a tier. What did he say? Tier 3. I'm a tier 3. I'm not even.
Like, yo, man, you ain't supposed to be on there. Who cares
Yeah.
what tier you on? What? The fuck you mean you were tier 2? He goes live to talk about tiers, and they watch. They watch. Okay, they watch. Oh God. Mm-mm-mm.
So how
Incredible.
about he talk about that tape recorder, but that tape recorder further incriminates him.
Yeah, he came out the gate with that. I think he held on to that shit. What, every year he went down to take a picture. That was one of
Mm-hmm.
them souvenirs.
Yeah.
That type of person, he's a narcissist, really, in my opinion. And I say that about a lot of these type men that really is either not raised by their parents, their mom in general, for that type of interaction with a female. Either it's that, not being raised like that or with a female as a mom, or not
Mm-hmm.
having, the support of a father type entity, in your life in terms of having a direction as a man. Um, and the combination of that, the anger and everything, it just makes him, a narcissist, like a wounded person, that has to yell and be in control. Oh, he dislikes women for sure. And
Oh
again,
yeah.
based on what I said, not having a mom, being neglected like that in his life as a young boy, it's obvious the reasons why he hates women. You know, it makes me also question his down low status because someone like him, they tend to sway towards that. You know, because they feel more comfortable.
And
Let me get
yeah,
off of that.
I
Like,
see that. I see that because that's why he actually flagged that live because he was sounding, real zesty and displaying a lot of Skittles behavior on that live broadcast when he was inebriated. Because he
yeah.
got rid of that live and then tried to get rid of my live because that's evidence of him displaying that type of behavior inebriated.
Oh
But he was
boy.
only speaking sober thoughts. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. When you have a few more when you have more than the amount that you should have, you can't stop your tongue from moving, and your brain ain't thinking about lies. It can't come that fast, especially when you're inebriated. You got to talk from truth, something. That's why they say, a drunk mind speaks the truth, in my opinion.
Yep. Exactly. And he
Hmm.
always
Hmm.
telling himself each and every time he
Hmm.
come up here.
Hmm. Of course. And he got rid of that live too. Wow. Wow.
Right.
Mm-mm-mm. It meant something, I guess, to him to get rid of the live. But like I said, for young folks, it's a trend. It's not every young person. I'm not speaking in generalizations, OSD. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just saying for what he has displayed and the type of anger that he has for women, especially the Native Black American Indian woman, or the African American woman, or the African woman, any melanated type woman. I think he has more disdain for than any other ethnic woman. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
And it's funny because OSD, the woman that took him in when he was 2 years old, she's a native indigenous woman. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So go figure. I don't know. I can't call it, and I really don't have enough time in my life to, to put in any time outside of YouTube to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Not at all.
That
But
kind
I
of
see
stuff,
you guys are doing a good job. Say again?
oh
I'm sorry.
yeah. Oh no, you fine. Yeah. Like I said, he comes up here online and just do it for you. He tell on himself all the time. Can't stop
Hmm.
talking. So, it's just a simple thing of just playing his words and just let him talk to public consumption. That's what it come down to, you know.
Yeah, yeah. What his words, when you run his words, and you know how you do it, um, lay it out without so too much bells and whistles.
Right.
Will it make a dent, OSD, in terms of their perspective on him? No, in my
No. Right.
opinion,
Right.
because I think he has a lot in common, as we have discovered, with a lot of folks that he idolizes over there. And
Mm.
those type of minded people drinking the Kwame Brown Kool-Aid, they don't see, they don't hear, they don't see, they don't speak truth. I mean, look what they do to a fucking doxer of children, of the dead, of this and that. Who starts it first? Now they are crying, OSD, that I am putting my foot down their throat. Am I done? No. I gotta tell you, I'm not done. No. Mm-mm. I don't feel like it. I don't feel the retribution of being done just yet.
Right.
You know? Yeah, I don't. Mm-mm. That's why I hit that 86 homeless as hard as I hit him, Because that was a betrayal from behind the scenes. Yeah.
I asked him about y'all situation,
Hmm.
and you had did a reaction to it. So, if you want to
Hmm.
speak on that because you brought it up again, you can speak on that if that's something you wanted to do.
You know what? I can't, even if I wanted to, because I don't know the details generally.
Right.
I just spoke from an overall perspective. I couldn't even tell you. I've gone through so much,
Yeah.
responses with this liar, that I don't even know which lie up here he told that I responded to. And I
Right.
really don't want to
I
rehash
th-
it in detail because it's so long ago. He's still a fan, regardless of anything. It is what it is.
and I understand that too. You want to,
Hmm.
let it be where it is, and you spoke to it as you heard it. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Period. That's done. He holding on, not me. I'm on OSD live, y'all.
You know what I'm
Smash the
saying?
cash app. Smash the cash
Hey,
app.
shouts out to Moonlight. We got Moonlight up here sharing her thoughts and opinions. I see y'all in the chat. Shouts out to the chat. Um,
Hit
what's
the
your overall?
cash app. Hit the cash app. Hit the cash app. We take $1, we take $2. Mhm.
I see y'all in the chat, man. We got a lot of opinionated folks in the chat. I will be dropping a link for anybody want to come up and say what they got to say. If you prefer to type in the chat, that's fine. Moonlight is taking questions in the chat as well. So if you got a question for Moonlight, feel free to type it in the chat.
Tell me
If you
when to
want to,
look at it, okay?
I got you.
All right.
Um, if you want to come up and share your thoughts, you can do that as well. We got some very opinionated people in here. And this is now the time for open line of communication. Let me put the link in there so y'all can come up for anybody that would like to share their thoughts and opinions. Um, what's your
Yeah, I
what's
want
your,
to ask you also to come. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
oh, go ahead. What was you saying?
When he asks you, I want to ask you also to come through Moonlight Nation so we can chop it up. I think, we can exchange thoughts on some of those subjects.
Yeah, yeah. I'll definitely pull up. Yeah, I like I said, I caught the tail end of the live you did today, but I have seen broadcasts that you've done, and I'll definitely pull up, and share some thoughts and opinions with you over there. I
Okay.
like the channel.
Awesome.
Y'all make sure y'all sub up to Moonlight. She has, like she said, she got 2 channels. With the raw thoughts and opinions. Pretty much going dark moon on you. she got the troll report, and and then you know she can switch it up on you with the Moonlight's Nation. Let me see if I can actually put the links in the chat. Oh,
Thank you.
what's your thoughts about the overall conversation, Moonlight? What you thought about it?
We good, man. We vibing. I mean, we went from volatile the second time, you know what I'm saying? It was explained.
Yeah.
We gave it some context. And the third time, shit, we smooth sailing, babe. You've been
Oh
here for a
yeah.
minute. I've been, noticing you for a while. You've actually been seeing me for a while. The audience, they know us, for the most part, been consistent with us. So this shit is like family. We smooth sailing.
You already know. You already know. Like I said, you've been around for a long time. You didn't seen a lot of
Mhm.
people come and go, and
Yeah.
it's just like a revolving door.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
You even have new people coming in that's that don't have no idea what's going on, and they're kind of just going with the wind, and
Yeah.
running into different people, and they're figuring their way out through this thing too.
Just like we did. They have to.
Yeah, so what would you say to that?
Just like we figured our way out through it. I should say through it. They have to figure their way through it. What makes sense for them? What I'm saying? Hey, I
Right.
can't speak for nobody. Whatever makes sense for you, do that.
Right.
Like I said, I've seen folks embrace a true doctor, embrace Pastor Pedo, folks who embraced even 86 homeless at the time that he doxed my neighbor, putting people to my front door. So it's a mishmash of a lot of stuff, and again, this is not where we see each other when we close our home door, you
Right.
know, although it may seem like it because we engage so often, but it's not. So you can't take it all home with you, totally. Some things though do come home for sure.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie to you on that. They say, this is entertainment. Um, no, 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 no. Especially when somebody gets totally ballistic, you know, like I had a doxer get with me. No, 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 no. I mean, yeah, the audience is gonna be entertained, but I'm gonna make sure I add to the entertainment, honey.
Right.
Oh yeah, Moonlight gotta do that.
Yeah, you definitely gonna do that in Moonlight fashion for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, I'm blocked from a lot of chats, but it is what it is. It is what it is.
Why you think you blocked from a lot of chats?
I stay on point.
So you think like your troll level has reached another level, or it's kind of like
What?
always been elite to you?
Hell no, reached another level, yo. Reached another level. And so, because my troll reached another level and I keep on point, man,
Hmm.
I think I coined the safe space type of campaign really over there.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I coined that, folks ask, do you want a safe space? Do you want the panel only to yourself? Stuff like that.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. Never happened before, but hey, it is what it is. I'm gonna let you know who the hell you is, and what you saying is bullshit based on what I've seen. And I guess mix and mingle and come back. You know,
Oh goodness, that term there, boy. Oh.
I know. Oh God.
But it's cool though, because you're a woman. Because women,
Ah,
women supposed to say mixing and mingling though.
God. Yeah.
That term is for y'all.
Mixing and mingling, huh? But there was a guy who chose to coin the phrase mixing and mingling.
Mm, mm, mm.
Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Let's move forward. I can't. Any questions? Um, Anything else, babes? I don't know. I can't add too much more of anything. There's more to come with the
Oh
channel.
yeah.
with the page. Still more dark moon, to come. I ain't gonna promise you nothing over there. Besides consistency,
Mm-hmm.
until there's no more consistency. And over at
Right.
the nation, grown folk talk, man. Real issues, real situations.
I can dig it. I can definitely dig it. Just the range. I like the range.
You
I
like
definitely
it?
like the range. Yeah, I like the range. It's good to have a good range like that. For sure.
Hey, thank you. Because they can't say like you ain't doing nothing else.
Right. Right. Exactly. You can switch it up and get it to a
Yeah,
different pocket if you need to.
of course, absolutely, man. Um, yeah, I'm getting a little famished. It's about 8 o'clock.
Oh, I
Um,
got you. I got you. Anybody in the chat? Well, I didn't see any questions in the chat. I don't think anybody had any questions in the chat.
yeah.
Uh, did you? What's your final thoughts before we get out of here?
Ah, man. My final thoughts. My final thoughts is I don't want to be cliche in anything. Just keep being authentic with yourself, good, bad, or
Mm-hmm.
indifferent. It is your entire makeup. Don't have nobody make you feel uncomfortable being you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and hey, age is a number based on what young folks like yourself tell me. So, I'm believing it.
Yeah.
So believe it. Yeah. I don't want to get sentimental with any big, elaborate ending, but be authentic, man. And it's so awesome and it was a great surprise, really, that you extended the invite to me, and for the reasons that I shared. Really and truly, my style is, and I know is not your style right now, but I can switch it up on, my other page. But, that's really why I thought, like, hey, what? OSD, even his mild mannered, controlled self. So that's what it was. Definitely a surprise, but I'm glad you extended the invite. I appreciate you, man, for doing that. I appreciate you. So I'm going to be up here if anyone wants to hit your link, have anything to share, add to whatever I've shared. Don't be afraid of moonlight, y'all. Should I?
Right.
Let me say, don't be afraid. I'm a little bit greasy out here, y'all. I'm on my patio. If they talk about me, which they probably will. I'm on my patio, everybody. It's a little greasy, but
Up
I
at
got the
you.
light on. You know what I mean? Look how
Moonlight
much
said
fat.
she's open
Look
for
how
the
much
questions.
fatness my fat now. Ain't always D, huh?
You said what?
My fat now, ain't.
Oh, that's not the moonlight from years ago. You right. You definitely right about that.
I'm looking at the thigh here, y'all. Damn, look at
Uh,
that fucking thigh,
you're in a
y'all.
different bag now,
Yeah, I'm in a different bag now.
and that's good though.
Hopefully they still make my number 7 brown blonde.
I
I'll
could dig it.
continue to be fit, fine, and feminine. Yes.
That's what SBK was saying. He said fit, fine, and feminine.
As the SBK said. Hey,
Hmm.
SBK. Salute to you. Yes, yes. I got that from Kevin Samuels. Let me share that with you. I got it from Kevin Samuels.
Shout out Kevin Samuels.
Mhm. So, no one hitting the link. Thank you again, OSD. Salute to the chat. Your girl gonna find her plate of dinner.
Hey, I
I'm
can
a
dig
little
it.
famished because I just got off a live, so I'm a
Hmm.
little famished. So, I'll bid you adieu, man, and keep doing what you doing. Okay.
Oh yeah, and I appreciate you, and I appreciate your time, and thank you. And like I said, we definitely gonna link on your channel, and have another round and shoot thoughts and opinions.
You
Shouts out
got it.
to you.
Thank you, everybody.
Appreciate you, Moonlight.
Appreciate you too.
Shouts out to Moonlight pulling up. You're more than welcome to always share your thoughts and opinions on the platform. Again, this is what the platform is for, y'all. For content creators like herself to be themselves unapologetically. Like I said at the beginning of this live stream, we rocking out and we making it do what it do, y'all. Shouts out to the chat. said, but you could tell OSD has a wild hair. Yeah, y'all in the chat, y'all lit, man. That was a good dialogue with Moonlight. It's always a good dialogue with Moonlight. Like I said, that was round 3. For those that's been, here on the content creator journey, me and Moonlight had 2 other conversations before that one. This one just being the latest installment to conversations that we had. So shouts out to Moonlight. I put her links in the chat. Y'all be sure to sub up to her channel. Share thoughts and opinions. This was great. Another healthy dialogue. Of course we, slight roasting session, but all in all, great material. Definitely great material. And I appreciate everybody that's in the chat sharing those thoughts and opinions. Roy Lee 813, what's up? Swagtastic, what's going on? Old school. What y'all saying in here? No problem at all, Moonlight. Again, pull up. Always feel free to share your thoughts and opinions, whether in the chat or on the panel. Like I said, y'all, I have a rapport with everyone. Everyone. I understand that everybody is their own individual. Individuality is key. You always should stand firm in your thoughts and opinions. So when I speak to, the people that I speak to, that's what I believe them to be. Them just sharing their thoughts. And YouTube is a very opinionated platform, and it's a way that content creators can express themselves creatively through their material, because you are definitely a reflection of your material. This has been a great episode 7 for On Your Helmet. I told y'all we still on a 10 business day run. What a good way to kick off the week. Moonlight coming through. Straight up cooling. Highly favored. What's up? The link is still available. Did I post the link? I know I put the link in the chat. Let me see. I know I put the link in the chat. I just got to figure out what I did with it. If not, I'll post it again for anybody that want to come up. Put the link in the chat again. I appreciate that, Salah. It's just one of those channels where I respect the dialogue. I've said it before. Everyone comes from different places and spaces in the world, and everyone has a story. And that's one of the things that I wanted to predicate this channel on, was for everybody to tell things how they see it through their lens. And it makes for great content. Always does. No, he got one of them. That rat got an old school helmet. The leather helmets that Bart Starr used to have back in the day when football first was starting out. He got one of those. He might as well go ahead and just put one of those on and run right into the wall. Factuals. Oh, absolutely, bro. Always, man. I see y'all in the chat. Shouts out to y'all. Swagtastic laughing. Always make sure I drop the link, to give that open line of communication. but I also understand that people like to type their thoughts and opinions, and I'm good either way. It's always good either way. All right, link is pinned. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes, then I'm gonna close this live stream out myself. Great timing. Again, shouts out to Moonlight sharing her thoughts and opinions. That's why I made the thumbnail the way I did, you know. Good dialogue, poolside. Man, StreamYard just switched the whole game up. But it's so easy use, so I'm not even mad at it though. StreamYard definitely keeps it easy. I haven't used this layout in a while. But every time that I go to use StreamYard, they always making upgrades on stuff. So it's dope. You just can fire up a live stream and it's a go. I'm just reading what y'all was saying in the chat. 415 Tiff, what's going on? Yeah, she did. Listen, it's a great one. This is one of those. You said it's good to see the conversation going good. Oh, hey, Roy Lee, it was definitely gonna go good, bro, for sure. We done had 2 more before this one, so yeah, the third go around was gonna be good, for sure. Yeah. Just some OGs chopping it. Just some OGs just straight chopping it. That's all that is. He said Moonlight leaves no stone unturned. Hey, one thing we know about her, she gonna definitely speak her mind. He said now you can watch his show HOWP. So I'm pretty good with acronyms. So I'm pretty sure that HW stands for Housewives of P. What's P? Housewives of what this time? Which episode? I mean, what season they on now? Where they fighting and throwing drinks on each other at now in the world? Definitely good dialogue, y'all. Good material. On Your Helmet, episode 7. But I gave it a few. Definitely gave it a few. So I'm going to bid everyone a farewell. Appreciate each and every last one of you all that joined the live broadcast in the chat. hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button. I appreciate y'all subscription. It's been great. It's been great. Some more good material. Shouts out to Moonlight for featuring on episode 7 of On Your Helmet. The playback value is there. You already know. Playback game, you know what to do. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. We shared some thoughts and opinions. We laughed. We had a good time. And it's going to do what it's going to do. And I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Potomac. Wow. Real Housewives of Potomac. Wow. That's different. But nevertheless, shouts out to you all in the chat. Shouts out to all the current and new subscribers. Shouts out to all the current and new members. Another great one. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Man, this has been dope. You know, each episode so far has been dope. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow for episode 6. We still on this 10 business day marathon where we're talking about the rat and spotlighting the rat, since that's what the rat wants to be, the spotlight. And we're going to continue to keep doing that. So shouts out to y'all again. This is OSD Live Reloaded with another great episode of On Your Helmet, episode 7, featuring Moonlight. Shouts out to Moonlight. Appreciate you pulling up, Moonlight. I put her links in the chat. Be sure to subscribe to her channels. See y'all tomorrow. We back at it. We back at it, man. Another episode down. Protect your peace, protect your energy. Always strive to make good decisions. Love yourself first. How can you love someone else without loving yourself first? Gone. Oh, y'all typed in there just what I'm about to close out. Shouts out to Lisa Queen B. Yeah. Yeah, we chopped it up for a minute. Ooh. Shouts out to Lisa Queen B. Pulling up though. But that replay good though, Lise. Yeah, that replay lit. Yeah, definitely catch the playback. Shouts out to Lisa Queen B. Pulling up. And shouts out to y'all in the chat. You know, it's been another lit live stream. Y'all take it easy now. And appreciate y'all. Appreciate all the support. Thank you so much. And shouts out to all the members, you know, for just rocking out with me. The only way is up. Gone.